and gentlemen, welcome to the opposite. I'm YADO and it's a pleasure for me to guide you through this episode. So what are we going to talk about? Before we start into content from today, I would appreciate it pretty much if you hit the subscribe button. Why? Because this would mean I can give you more support and it's a very positive feedback to me. So thank you and yeah, let's go to the content. Good. What are we going to talk about? So we will talking about soccer. We will talking about NDX, so indexed. And we will talking about FROGE. FROGE is pretty new on the market. It's not an old project. It's pretty new launched. And yeah, we'll see what they are doing. All three of them have some very interesting movements all over the last day. So pretty matter about what will be, what's their price ranges, where will they go over the next couple of, let's say, days, maybe weeks. We'll see. So I would say let's start into it. So first of all, we will talking about soccer. Soccer is, like you see, it already showed that it's a pretty massive project. It's a competitor, definitely all over into the swaps. And this one is performing pretty well so far. Like, have a look here, you will see it started very deep and cheap. And have a look about the longer charts, just only for the 4 hours chart so far. Like you see, it started kindly from out of nowhere and it came up, like many times of it was already. So is it done? Is this the top? No, it's not. It's definitely not. This project has the potential to grow up into the dollar ways, not stay along the cents. It has the potential to go up into the dollar range. Why is it so? Just having a look about their holders. Their holders growing constantly. There will be more and more and more. And having a look about their supply. So like you see, 128.3 total supply and 73.7 soccer tokens are circulating supply. So this is pretty nice so far, but they were only trended on Ethereum platforms, but now they are also available on BSG, so Binance Smart Chain. And guess what this means? It's very tradable and they have the possibility of a massive API. Just join their Telegram group. You will understand what I mean if you look for the pinned messages there. I will hit everything, like always, into the info so you can do your research by your own. That's pretty matter, as I always tell. Everything will be cool at least, and you can search it there. So let's go to our next ones. Indexed looked like it had a very massive downtrend right after the run of February so far, where kindly everything was on the monster movements way. But right after, it doesn't look that well because it went down 30% of it was at their peak point. So this was a pretty massive dip, at least. But no matter, that was many projects got this dip, and it found the bottom above the, let's say around the $5 so far. Now it looks like it wants to start the next uptrend since 8th of April. It started to grow and it went up and it wanted to break the resist of $9 so far. Kindly did. Not for long, but I think it will pump up again and it will break it definitely. So have a look here. Let's go on a half-hour chart so you will see how many pumps it really happened. Like you see, 2 times it peaked out. I think if it stays this strong over it and the market give this massive support as it does now, because like you know, Ethereum, Bitcoin, everything is moving on the upward exactly now. this would mean it will break it too, and if it breaks out, it will be very positive motion all over in this project. There, for now, like I know, there are not new announcements, but it's very good supported, and the holders are growing even though. So looks pretty nice, and the price range is definitely around the all-time high. Possible, so very possible. And now let's go to our next project. It's FROGE Finance. What is FROGE Finance? It's a memes coin to me, so it will be a very heavy pumpy dumpy project. I think the possibility is very hard to go up so fast, more than 100 or even though 1000%. You wouldn't believe it. So the possibility is pretty big. Have a look here how the pumps and dumps were already happened. Very crazy. It did kindly some 100% movements in just 2 hours, and that's not only one time, so many times it already did since it's launched. It will be a very funny profit and in a trading game. If you have the time for it to do it, will be definitely good to get some profits out. If it's a long time invest, until now I wouldn't agree about, but everything's possible. There will be from the total supply, have a look here, crazy high. The point on it is that the total supply will shrink and will be partly burned from time to time, so the pressure for the price to go in an upward will be pretty high. It only depends how many people will be holders, at least how big will be the orders for sure. So till now it looks very friendly and plus it's a very healthy project for our nature. Have a look on the website so you will understand what I mean, and I think it will be very funny at least to invest something. I will take some token, but not the biggest order so far, because I don't have the time to trade that much. For that, it was it. And now let's go to the opposite. On Twitter, there you see our last video, Mark Benchmark, PIB, Passive Income Bot, and the NDX, the Digital Dollar Store. All three projects are very interesting. Benchmark, kindly new. PIB, very new. DDS is, this project is since this year, but all three are very interesting. They're really different to each other, but their idea, the idea behind these projects are very awesome. They're pretty cool and they have a future at least. And especially for DDS, I will see this coin definitely massive pump more than 100 times from now, because everyone's just waiting and many people are invested, and many people even though are waiting for invest till the announcement. So everything's possible. Back to the project so far. I would say about Sake will meet up around the $5 at least. That's definitely an idea of mine, because they do pretty well. They work out pretty hard and they already showed what they are able to do. They came out of nothing and now they're still a real competitor so far, and they do pretty well. I really like this project very much. Index looks very interesting to me. I think they have a wave now. This is kindly the start of the wave, so you only lost $3 so far. But we'll see where they meet up. I think all-time high, break the all-time high, will be definitely part of it, but we'll see. I'm not for sure, but it looks to me like that. FROGE will from now on, in my opinion, like you know, I'm always looking from the opposite. This will do kindly maybe 100 times in very short term. Like you see, 100% grow and dump and peak and so on is possibly in just no time. So if the motions get up on this project, it will break records. So we'll see where it goes at least. Good. This was my opinion. Like I told, I had the look from the opposite. Enjoy your day.